everybody, Flick here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At. Today we are taking a look at The Flame in the Flood by The Molasses Flood. It's a survival game of sorts where you're trying to keep ahead of the rain. It's a post-society apocalypse. I don't think there's been like nuclear war or anything. I think it's just the world has ended. So you're on a raft with your dog there, and your goal is just to survive and kind of just stay ahead of the rain. That's essentially it. Also, I'm seeing that my OBS is telling me that I've got two windows ticked, so let me just quickly untick the other window it was trying to find, because we're not playing Monster Hunter right now. So, I've played this for just over an hour. I think in that time I've done 4 runs, well, maybe 3. I'm really bad at this whole survival thing. Now, if you do die, you can just pick up at the last checkpoint. However, for the purposes of the video, I'm going to start a new campaign. There is also endless mode, as you can see there. But the campaign does have a natural end to get to. I don't know what it is, because as I say, I suck at this game, even though I'm playing on Traveller, which is recommended for new players. It's very, very difficult to survive, for a whole bunch of reasons that we'll get into, after we watch our dog kind of stealing that backpack for us. Our dog is called Aesop. It's something relevant to a book. I'll check in a second here. And I think we just play as a lady called Scout. But anyway, it'll load us into a new run. The tutorials probably won't play because I believe I have those turned off now. There we go. By the way, the music in the game is fantastic, although I've just noticed it might be a little bit loud. We'll see. It has some, I assume, made for the game, like proper music with voice and everything, so hopefully that won't get claimed upon. I would be very disappointed if it did, because I do want you to hear it. It's very, very nice. But anyway, we're on our own, other than the dog. We've got this lamp on a stick, and now, thanks to him finding this, we have a backpack and a radio. And our first goal is to follow the radio. Camp Pinewood, SOS. Yeah, it does seem a little bit too loud, so let me just see if I can get into my options here and just turn it down just a smidge, just like that and like that. That'll probably do. Basic instructions. Travel the river by raft in search of locations to explore, collect supplies, to stay fed, hydrated, warm and healthy, rest when possible to regain energy, take shelter, to escape rain during the storms. The storms happen very, very frequently. Kindle fires to warm yourself when cold or wet. Additional crafting possibilities are available only at campfires. You have some limited crafting when you're not at a campfire. Access your inventory to use items or manage your equipment, monitor your condition and craft your supplies. Survive the wilds as long as possible. I've made it like to the 3rd area. I don't know if that's good or not. So what do we start with here? There we are, we're into proper. So now let's use the fire just quickly. I can't remember if you actually start it with anything. We'll sit at it, not sleep. Did we start with anything at all? Aesop, it was Aesop. I don't know if this is a glitch or by design, but yeah, these are things I had on Aesop when my last run ended. The run that we've just overwritten by starting a new game. So I don't think he should be having the things I've got in here. But, or maybe that's a feature you can take advantage of. If you think you're going to lose, give him some stuff to carry over to the next game. Also, thank you for reminding me to mute my phone. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so we can also see the bars that we have to manage in the game along the bottom here. Hunger, thirst, body temperature and fatigue. Fatigue is the one where you have to sleep to get rid of it, otherwise bad things start happening. You can also see up there how far I've travelled, what day it is, the time, and that's warmth, the bar on the right there. But anyway, there's nothing else we can do there for now, so we shall leave. As far as the HUD goes, that's our stamina bar there. That's just our picture if it gets worse if we get wounded. There's all the stats effects we're monitoring. Up here it tells us our inventory space. Can we actually click this to open it? Oh, we can! I mean, there's a quick button, but I didn't realise you could just click that as well. And then there's also quick slots here where we can quickly go to like health related items, food related items and crafting related if we want to do it without having to go into our inventory first. But anyway, you can move around using WASD, or you can also just left click with the mouse, and you can find some stuff to examine. Now, some of the tutorials might play, yeah, because you can look at the boards and get information. That's just telling you what you've got to measure, how to survive and what have you. And our dog is showing us where there's feathers and saplings, which are some of the basic ingredients. Pinewood, oh I thought I said bombs, boys and girls camp. Right, so we'll get some cattail here as well, and actually let's also look at the sign there. So that's just saying that we've unlocked some crafting recipes. So here's some information about one of the enemies, the Black Wolf. The wolf is the archetype of Raven, the beast of waste and desolation. You cannot survive for long in an encounter with a wolf, you need traps to kill it. But you can scare it by pressing space. Space also scares crows to stop them attracting things and makes them drop feathers. That much I have learned. Water, you know, you need water to live. Surprise, surprise. So, we've got a jar, a water filter, a splint and rags. Take all of that. So now we can use the water filter to... Alright, nothing left there. We can use the water filter to filter out pollution once we collect polluted water. That's just telling us about the quick keys. Take some more cattail. So caches are where we get quests from, as you can see written on it. Get a task. I believe the first task you get is always the same. Yeah, basic tools. Craft a stone knife and stone hammer. They are permanent upgrades that then give you access to even more things that you can craft, whether you're at a campfire or not. So yeah, that really should be your first goal. But our main quest is to follow the radio signal. Or sorry, to fix it first of all. And if we do it, we get the rafting schematic. I didn't actually realise it said find high ground. I don't think you can do that here. Also, this is where you check your afflictions, of which we'll probably get many before I die. Oh, I didn't actually mean to... No, I didn't mean to make that. I wanted to make the braided coil, which is used for quite a few different things. I like the music cues that play as you craft more things as well. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff to craft. We'll worry about that more so once we're... Can't make that. Once we're actually needing things. So, we have a raft which can be upgraded, can also be damaged and destroyed, so this is another possible fail state. Fail state's when you die, or when you lose your raft. So you can steer, and you can also paddle hard with space. I find the steering of the boat to be the part I like the least. I'll show you what I mean though as we get in. Also, it'll probably play a bit of music here. I will let it play, I like it. And I want you to like it too. So, while I steer my way, you enjoy this.
These roads never end till they reach the water. And then in out, sons and daughters. When you find your way, drift and pull your stakes. You take the mess you made. I don't care where you come from.
These are rapids, by the way. This is where things might get difficult. Just gotta avoid stuff. This looks lovely, by the way. There's also chances to grab items if you see like shopping carts in the scenery and whatnot. So here we go, there's the information about the area we're entering. I'm still steering so I can't stop to read it. Just go this way. Oh, there's an item to grab right there. This music reminds me of Bob Dylan. Got some rags. Alright. Eventually we will start getting randomised places of different types that we can explore. It's just giving us a chance to hear the music. Right, there we go. So that's for upgrading our boat, that's a camp, and that's for fishing. I'd rather go to the camp. So we'll head over to here. Generally you can't visit every area because you're constantly being forced downstream. So you have to make a choice. That's not the dog in-game barking, that's my dog. Often has flint, always has a lit fire. That's the bonus of going to a camp. And because it's day, there shouldn't be much chance of danger. Alright, let's see what we get. Flint for fire, which lets us make arrows also. More flint, more rags, a bird to scare away. More flint. I'm sure we'll take that. Oh, also my door just went, so you'll need to excuse me for a second. I didn't mute the mic, did I? I'm back. Anyway. I should have left it on pause so you could hear the music, actually. Mouldy lump. Okay. And we'll check the houses, actually. Let's get rid of them. Shut up! Loot it. So I don't think you can actually fish. I think they're used for for making stitching kits to repair your broken clothes. Alright, we've cleared this place out. Let's check over here. And we're still okay for rest, so we don't need to sleep. Gotta watch out for boars. They appear a lot during the day. And they suck. There is environmental stuff to watch out for as well, like ants, fire ants, and bramble bushes, and things like that, which can cause injury and infection. Oh, nuts and bolts times 2. Those are used for... Well, I didn't actually realize you can make raft hardware. They're mostly used for, like, repairing the raft. Ooh, and a spear trap. I've never successfully killed a wolf. I would very much like to do that in real life. So we can actually just make the stone knife. We'll do that. Oh, no I won't. I need inventory space. What can I get rid of? Well, I could give this to Aesop because it will stack, right? Yeah, there we go. So we go make the stone knife. That'll also use up some of the flint. So that lets us make a snare. I've never made a snare, actually. I assume that'll more be... Yeah, it's for catching rabbits, to eat rabbits. Spear trap, though. Suitable for killing mid-sized game. Now, that would probably count boars, but would it count a wolf, or would that count as large? Because the wolves in this are real big. Should also probably build the stone hammer. I love that music cue when you're doing that. So that's us done our first quest, and the next tier up is metal tools. What do you need for the bow? You need the steel knife. A basic building block for upgrading your raft. We might be able to get to the bit where you can build up your raft after this if I pull to the left as soon as I start. So we'll try that. Because that means I think you need like raft hardware, a schematic and a frame, and you can do the first tier of upgrade. Oh, also there's where our tools have gone. That's permanent upgrades. Oh, I just realised they're not permanent upgrades, they just have durability. And I've never lived long enough to see them break. I forgot to mention you can hold shift to get a sprint, which is necessary when running from wolves and what have you. Yep, quickly pull to the left there, and we'll get to see if we can upgrade our raft a little bit. Nope, this way. Sometimes the game will just pull you in a direction because it's decided it. Use the marina, let's see what we can do. So, I can upgrade the rudder, which might give me more turning, which is good, or I could increase the storage. I always forget to use the raft storage. You can also just use nuts and bolts if you have any to do certain tiers of repairs. Yeah, let's give it a rudder. Sure, let's do it. Hopefully that'll make turning a lot easier and avoid what almost happened there. Can't make anything else, but there's an idea of some of the other stuff you can do. You can kit out your raft pretty substantially, actually. And we can usually also pick up, yeah, some gas here. That's the only two things you can ever do here. You can upgrade your thing, you can get gas. I'm still not entirely sure what you use that for. Alright, let's move on. It's getting to night, so our chance of encountering a wolf will definitely go up, sadly. Let's just pull to the left here. So how much easier is it to steer now? I think I went further when I did the spacebar move, right? Let's try that again. Yeah, I think that's much smoother now, so I think that's what the rudder's done for me. That's handy. Alright, night is falling. We're still not that tired. Hunger and water are a bit of an issue because we haven't done the tutorial. We haven't automatically started with some food and some water. I should have got water when we were at that campsite, because you can just take dirty water from the floor and then turn it into purified water using the filters. I imagine once we get down past here, it will spawn another set of locations that we can visit. So by the way, as we're waiting for that to happen, the Flame in the Flood is available for £14.99. You'll be seeing this after the launch week, so it's not going to have the 10% discount on us. Another repair station, don't want that. We do want the camp though, so I kind of want to pull this way. I don't know how long the game is, because as I say, I haven't been able to get very far. We're going to miss that forest if we do this though. The farm, I'm not sure what you get at the farm actually. Just for the sake of curiosity, I could go there instead. Actually, with the rudder, I think I can get both. I can get the camp and this. Let's do it. Yeah, $14.99. It's a little bit on the expensive side for the indie game genre, in my opinion. However, I like this. I like all the animations. A lot of care is going into the animations. Now, hopefully, fingers crossed, you won't have to see some of them, but the animations where you're wounded or near death are just like torture to watch. Now, let's be overly cautious. It's night. There's a very high chance of there being nasties. Oh, there's some brambles that would hurt you if you walk through them. Moldy lump, we'll take that, and we can make penicillin out of 2 moldy lumps, don't question it. Dandelions, I think you can make into tea, if I remember correctly, if you get enough of them. So we'll nab all them. There's a place for us to sleep, and I will sleep, but I want to finish exploring first. Also, stop shouting at us. Oh, I wonder what the dog was barking at. Thank you, Aesop. Just watch out for any moving shadows. Alright, I probably missed another dandelion, but that's fine. Don't touch the brambles. Oh, the dog is apparently immune. So there's our guaranteed campfire because we're in a camp randomised area. That's fine. Let's see what we have here. More flint. Nothing around there? No. Okay, let's use the fire and see what we can do here. You can also just sleep at the fire. I don't know if sleeping at the fire is better for you or sleeping inside an area. Like, for example, a wrecked school bus. So if we make the penicillin, it will use up 2 moldy lumps. We'll do that in case I get an infection. I don't really have any clothing to do with that. Yeah, let's make a splint. That will give us some inventory space as well, and it will mean if I get a fracture, I can heal that. But I don't have any food or water, and I've not had any luck finding any, which is not good. I have salt. Great for making jerky, apparently, but I don't know what to do with it. If I get desperate, is there anything I can eat? I think nope. Nope. I think you can actually eat dandelion in the game and get a little bit of nourishment. Alright, let's sleep in the... Take the dandelion. Ooh. Nope, dodge this. We'll sleep in the school bus. I assume that's better than the campfire, but I don't know. We'll sleep for 3 hours. That should make it day, I hope. Good. Alright, we'll go visit at least one more location. Oh, there's rabbits during the day. I should have made the snare. That would have solved my... Oh, actually, I would have still had to cook the damn thing, but whatever. We have to move on. Yeah, we'll explore one more place for sure, and then that might do it. You just keep on going, trying to survive. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, good, it's a storm. Now, I wish I'd stayed indoors. Right, let's head to this farm and we'll see what we can do. There is NPCs you can meet. I've only ever met the one, though. Farmstead, a source of wild food and clean water. Ah, well, there's my water problem solved. Oh. Use a jar to fill it with clean water. Also, I'm getting ill because of the rain. Can you just, like, use a jar from here? Oh, I don't have a jar. I could have sworn I had one. Also, the game is not paused when you're in your bag, so... I hope there's somewhere here I can shelter. Oh, corn, I can eat corn. In fact, I can craft 2 of them into a very nice edible thing. Yeah, ash cake. But I need somewhere to hide from the rain before I get any iller. Investigate swing? Might get a story beat. It's a wonder... Yeah, okay. Oh, house, yes. I'll search later. For now, we've got to get out of the rain before we freeze to death. It's going to put us in a bad way for food and water. It's still raining? Damn it. Right, you know what? I'm going to drink water. Oh, it stopped. You can only do one of these, by the way. We'll choose to drink. And I'm wet, unfortunately. Inventory full. Alright, let's see what we can do about our inventory. What can we do? We can use that to get rid of it. Can I craft... I think I need a campfire to be able to make ash cake. Yes, I do. Can I make a fire? What am I missing for that? Misk. Probably tinder. Yes, I know Aesop, thank you. What are you barking at? Oh, nuts and bolts is nice. It's incredibly wet. I don't need Devil's Trumpet. That's also rude. Those I can't take. I didn't actually search this place, did I? No. Empty. You do eventually just dry off, I believe. Is there anything else of interest here? A lot of water. I can fill up a jar here too. But it would be polluted. Another school bus. Wild garlic. Haven't found that before. Inventory full. Inventory management. You do get the ability to expand your inventory. I've found that at least once before dying. Let's give something to Aesop. Let's give that to Aesop, and let's give you the penicillin. Oh, don't use it. I might need to use it if I catch a cold. So what can I do with wild garlic? Can I just eat it? Yes, I can. Consume. Just eat it raw. And consume a couple of corn just so I'm tiding myself over. I love the musical cues. I don't think there's anything else of value here, sadly. Oh, sumac. Not sure what I can do with that. I guess we'll take it. But this is how the ebb and flow of the game goes. You're just trying to survive. If you want to see some later game stuff, I encourage you to go to the Steam store page, which will be linked below, and check out the trailer for the game. It shows how you use traps, how you use bows, some of the encounters with the scarier monsters. Oh, I've heard this track before. It's a good one. But you just see how far you can get, and generally hope that you learn the game better each time. I found it very, very difficult. Usually I just get very unlucky with a run-in with, like, say, a boar or a wolf, and they'll mangle me to the point where I just can't recover. Or I just get very unlucky with managing food. Water, not so much. I've never really had a problem with water or rest, or temperature, actually, for that matter. Really, I should be dry by now. It's the middle of the day. Never mind, it's evening. You know what I mean. But yeah, you just travel downstream, wait and see what happens, and just trying to efficiently visit locations to keep yourself going. Upgrading your boat as you go as well. Hopefully make it easier to visit more locations. I believe you can eventually make it, maybe not fully motorised, that was in the trailer as well. Oh, we got another RAS schematic, nice. So there's another farm, and that's another chance at food and water, but there's also, oh, there goes wet. There's also a camp where I can cook up the corn I already have to make much more superior food. And sadly, they're so far apart I can't go to both. So I'm going to choose to go to the camp. We'll go to the camp, I'll see if there's a wolf spawn just so I can show you an encounter with a wolf. There's also a church. They're a place of rest. I think that's where you can also meet an NPC sometimes. Kuma's Sleepy Woods. Kuma is Japanese for bear, I believe. I don't see anything yet. Take those. Alright, it doesn't look like there's... Oh, there's a boar. I hate boars. They'll just run into you and break your legs. Mulberries are good though, you can just eat them. Yeah, there's a boar. I don't really want to have to run into a boar because I can't fight them either yet until I have like a bow and whatnot. But yeah, I think I've shown off enough game for you to know how to play it. This has been The Flame in the Flood. Survival RPG of sorts, randomised, roguelike, etc. by the Molasses Flood with excellent music, a very nice art style, great animation, which is something I don't usually comment on. But yeah, I got the vibe. It's got a great animation. It's got a little bit of a story mode, it's got an endless mode. It's tough as balls, and there's a harder difficulty if you're finding what I've been doing too easy. This is also where you manage your inventory. Sorry, your clothing, if you are interested. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and as I feel a cough coming that I want to stifle, I'll say thanks again for watching, and ta-ta for now.